Good evening, and good evening, everyone. Yeah, I screwed up there. Haha. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to, I think it's session 5 of
Is
Noobs Can't Crit. That's what I think we're going to call ourselves. What do you guys think? That work? Noobs Can't Crit?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
mm,
that fits us because I don't think any of us have crit a single bloody time, except for Leviathan. But regardless, Noobs Can't Crit, we're here, session 5, and we're going to give it a start. So, chapter 1 is where we finished off last session, and now the DM is going to ruin our lives and attempt to kill us yet another time during tonight. So, without further ado, to you, DM.
I am always trying to kill you guys at least once a night.
Only?
Or once an hour. Only once an hour.
Once an hour? Okay, that's a good ratio.
So last we left off, you guys had just finished the long night. We'll call that the long night because that was an extremely long and treacherous night filled with many battles and many victories. So now you guys have gone for your rest. You guys all leveled up off camera. You guys are all now level 2. Um, and it is just starting. Well, we said you were taking what, a full 8 hours rest, a long rest to get you guys caught up on all your spells and stuff.
Yeah, we went to bed at like 6 a.m. in the morning. You said we were going down for a full rest.
Yeah. So basically, it's a little past noon. I'd say about 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so. You guys start to stir, and you guys start to smell the preparation. It's food cooking and stuff like that. And you guys can start from here.
So, we're still in the Sally Port map.
Yes.
Okay. So, so is L where L is supposed to be and B's are, no, I guess B's aren't right. They're the ballistas.
Yeah. I can move those. Give me a second.
Yeah. So where we were in, I take it where the spot where there's two, four, 10 beds.
Yeah.
Okay. Plop us down and let's get rolling.
You sharing the map?
It's already
Should
in there.
already. You just have to go to the maps, Sally.
Yeah, the Sally Port is the map we're on. Ooh, I forgot my music. How could I do that? It's so quiet. Oops. Sorry, recording. You're seeing my thing. Okay. There it is. Nope, wrong drive. Come on. D drive. Nope. F drive.
So you guys
Did I
can
take it
start to
there?
smell the smell of bacon and stuff like that, and just general food is starting to get. You guys are pretty hungry. After a long night of fighting and very little rest. Now you guys feel fully recharged and rejuvenated. You have all your spells back and everything like that. So give me 1 second here.
Excellent, excellent.
Um, so you guys can take a step out of the bedroom or wherever you want to guys go. Do whatever you want.
Let's go get some bacon, George.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was adjusting volumes. Okay then. So, just give me the run of the bit here. So, first room on the left, that's kind of a triangle. What is that? Storeroom?
Yeah, this is basically storeroom. These are all just like little storerooms. The smell of food is actually coming out from the courtyard, like in between the two, like
The
the gate
tower
and
and the gate.
it's all outside. They're feeding the injured and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's basically just a big picnic party outside.
Yeah, basically yes.
Okay, so Leviathan, being as quick-witted as he is, I'm hungry, George, and he's off. I'm gonna go get food from George, and he's gone. So I look to the other guys, and I'm looking at Demise, and I don't see Steve up in the list
He's a
there. Um, what's your character's first name again?
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Thank you. And Gabriel and I, you guys all rested? You feel good?
Balls
Yep.
itch a little bit, but other than that, not too bad.
So do mine. Come over here. Let me step above you.
Okay. Hold my axe up so you can trim your ball hair at it.
Ah, that's a good lad. That's what I like to hear. You're ripper and ready to go again. What about you,
Hey.
Demise? How you feeling?
Good. Good.
Any creature that can hold his balls up and his dick up inside of himself deserves to have a scraping every once in a while.
Just gotta get rid of those dead scales.
Exactly. That's why I got my trusted battle axe for.
Excellent, excellent. Make sure you clean that when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Or else you'll give someone that you hit with that a very nasty infection.
Clean it. Bah. Dwarven like it dirty, baby.
Haven't you ever heard of head cheese infection? It's terrible.
I grow
Let's
weary
get
of your
something
balls.
to eat.
I need some bacon.
I say good day to you.
I say good day to you, testicles. Good day. Very well. So you're all ready? You got all your cells ready, Gabriel?
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Okay. So am I. Let's get out there. Let's go and meet up with the what's his name, the governor dude. See what needs to be done. Get some grub. I'll go talk with him first, and I'll meet up with you guys and pass on the information.
Mm-hmm.
C or T? I can't remember. I'll just go between them.
Giggity.
Give me 1 second here, Leaders.
There we are. We're only, 2 minutes in and we've already talked about testicles?
And scropings, too.
I know.
That's the only way to wake up in the morning. I'm just impressed you can still call yourself a man when your testicles are up inside of you. Is that a woman's job? And all their organs inside?
Yeah, but see, it's all about the retract and untract bit that makes a difference. Anywho,
So,
Governor. I can't remember his name, Paul.
Nighthill.
Governor Nightill. We'll rest it. And I believe you spoke with us before we went down regarding new task you had for us to go and find the reason for this raid and this battle which was brought upon Greenhurst. And just forgive me, it was a very long night, and sleep was needed. Would you be able to refresh me on some of the finer details of the request?
Absolutely. Governor Nighthill says you can see him and Escobar the Red standing, basically sitting side by side. They're having a meal, and he basically, welcomes you and tells you, whatever you need is here. There's food and drink and everything that you need to refresh for the day. As far as the raid, he says, thanks to your help, basically, most of the citizens were saved. A lot of them hid in their basements and cellars. So it was mainly just destruction and looting that took place.
That makes me very happy to hear, Governor.
And basically, what he wants you to do, he's offering you guys 250 gold pieces apiece to find out certain information for him. He wants to know how many raiders there are, who their leaders are, what's motivating the attacks, where they plan to attack next. And he's asking you to, if you guys do recover any valuables from the town, like keepsakes and stuff like that, that would be the town's possessions, to return it to him. He feels that the excuse me, the 250 gold pieces reward for doing this should be more than adequate. for the task, so you don't have to pillage the town's wares. You know what I mean?
250. I'm sorry. For some reason, I remember 300 from last night.
No, that was 250 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. Okay, my apologies.
Is that for the whole party or each one?
Each one of you. That's just to put it in terms. It's more gold than you guys have seen probably in your lifetime. That's a lot of money. Between how many characters? There's 4 characters.
I don't know about you, but I'm still sitting on 80.
Yeah, so it is still a lot of money.
You do realize we're going to get this gold and we're going to get fucked out of it somehow.
Most likely.
He says any he says any gear or supplies that you guys need for the trip can be furnished by the towns. They say that there's not expensive weapons or anything like that. They're just common weapons that you could use and stuff like that. And unfortunately, he says we are completely out of potions of healing at the moment.
I was just going to ask if you had an alchemist in town.
We do, but it's going to take him probably. We went through our, several months supply of healing potions. It's going to take a while for him to appropriate the necessary herbs and creating the potions themselves.
And that's true. The brewing a potion of healing is not something done overnight. This is very true.
Yeah.
Does the town have a blacksmith?
Town does have a blacksmith. What in particular were you looking for?
I'd like to get my sword. I'd like to get my sword tempered.
You can get it tempered. It's not going to give you any more damage or anything like that. You can have it. You can have it repaired and stuff like that, and make sure that it has a good, clean, sharp blade onto it.
I'd give all my gold to go up at least 1 or 2.
Yeah,
that doesn't come easy in this game.
That is a magical property to increase a weapon's damage like that. And any magical attribute on a weapon is extremely rare or extremely expensive to get enchanted upon.
Yeah.
I got a rare sword too. That was given to me by my god.
Yeah, just because you have a rare sword doesn't mean it has rare attributes.
I tried.
Yeah. Okay, so are you guys all near each other right now, or are you guys still separated?
Roughly. I mean,
okay.
I'm pretty sure the governor's not too far from the serving counter.
No. So, as you guys are talking and eating and stuff that, you see a young man walks up to you limping heavily on his bandaged left leg. And he says, I hear you intend to follow these raiders and see where they've gone. I'd like nothing better to come with you, but in this condition, I'd slow you down. In the midst of all this tragedy, there's no reasons you would have heard about the faith of my master. His name is Leosin. Give me a second.
You want to pop it in mumble and it will read it out?
Doing that.
Yep.
Channel Law Seeker Leos in Erlantar.
Erlantar? Leosin Erlantar.
I'm just going to call him Leosin.
Yep, that's fine.
For my master Leosin. But it's very important to know he's a monk from Burkdust. He disappeared last night after he fought a particular savage battle against raiders. A few others and I fought our way to the keep, barely. Leosin didn't make it at all. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and this choker, which he had always worn. And he introduces himself as Nisam. I'm
sorry.
That's what his name is. Nisam, sorry.
The last name's too fucking
Nissan?
hard.
Yeah. Neeson.
Neeson. I can't pronounce your last fucking name. Neeson.
Yeah.
Like
No,
Liam
you just
Neeson.
make it up on the fly, and you never know. We wouldn't.
Yeah, I know, but if I gotta refer back to him, it makes it harder because then I gotta remember.
This is true. Proceed, Neeson.
He just basically introduces himself and Neeson, like he asked, "Do you have any questions for me?" You know.
So whereabouts was this battle taking place? Was it a heavily traveled area, or was this battle about the only thing that happened there?
Bring up the map of the Sword Coast.
Actually, we probably want the Greenhurst one for the town, right?
No, map of the Sword Coast.
Okay.
This attack didn't happen in in
The town.
the town.
Oh, okay. He took him on outside.
No, this happened in another town.
Oh shit.
So this wasn't the only town.
So wait a minute.
It is.
This guy heard of our deeds, traveled from one town down to us, and said, "If you're going after him, find my master."
Yes, because news has traveled about the attack on Greeners and other areas. If you bring up the map of the Sword Coast, Greenest is a little southwest of Burdusk. So his town that he came from and traveled from was to the north. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, Burdusk. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he traveled down because he heard of the attack and he heard stories of what you guys have done.
Damn, news traveled fast, and you got here quick. In 8 hours from there.
Traveled all night with a bad leg.
Damn. And you think you'd slow us down?
He says, "Yes, but my injuries are catching up with me." He looks exhausted. He looks like worse for wear.
So from your look of the battle, would you say that it looked like he was taken, or would you say that it was like, do you feel that he was taken, or was he killed?
Well, he feels that he was taken. He says Leeson has been investigating these raiders for months now, and I fear that he may have tried to infiltrate their group when they retreated, or worse, was captured and carried away as a prisoner. No one understands these bandits better than he does. He and his knowledge will be invaluable against them. He says, when you find their camp, please look for any sign of Leeson. He is there. One of my brothers has already departed for the Burdusk to bring back help. But it'll be many days before the help arrives. Anything you can do before then will be a godsend.
Would you be able to provide a description of Leeson? Is that his name?
Yeah, he's basically
Leosin.
Leosin. Leosin, yes, Leosin is you can tell by the look of this guy, he looks to be like a monk, with clothes, and he does give you a description of Leosin.
Is there any distinct characteristic about him? Because, like you said, if he was trying to infiltrate, he's probably not going to remain in his monkish attire. Is there anything distinct or unique about him that would make him stand out among the crowd?
Give me one
He's
second.
bald.
Here.
Is there a scar on his face? Does he have bright blue eyes, or I don't know, something that isn't common? Because I'm assuming all these kobolds and other guys are probably like black-eyed and whatnot.
I'm pretty sure a monk's not gonna look like a kobold.
No,
But they also have the whatchamacallit, the cultists and stuff.
Acolytes.
Acolytes and cultists and stuff.
I'm just trying on.
I know I'm asking difficult questions here.
He just says he's like an average man. He does have like a gray beard that he kind of comes down on his chin, and I want to see it almost has like he has a band, like a I want to call it a rubber band, but it's I don't know how to describe it. What I want to say, it's like you put your hair in a bun or whatever, but he's got his beard like kind of done like that.
Okay.
And it's gray beard. He's an older gentleman.
Okay, fair enough. That will do. Hopefully that's enough so we can pick him out. Because if he is trying to play covertly into their group, we want to make sure that we can pick him out in the crowd and try and communicate with him. If it comes to
Absolutely.
that, especially if we, in the unfortunate case, get captured ourselves, it would be nice to know which person on the inside we can work with.
Yes, absolutely.
Very well. If we're upon our way, if picking up an extra hand in getting us there and getting back what we need to get back, I see no reason why we shouldn't. What do you guys say?
I agree. If we see the lad, we can either bring him back or at least give you word at once about if he's dead or alive.
Yes, fair enough. Regardless,
Um,
we'll come back with news.
he does give you a little bit of more information of what they've learned so far. He says the cult of the dragon has been in an active recruiting process, accepting initiates from a young age. Um, an initiative change from months or years before gaining any type of rank within the organization, and many trainees don't survive the test. Any initiative who pass the test must choose an affinity to a particular um, choose an affinity. Um, and he says most of the cult operations are overseen by local leaders.
So it's a very granular. Um, what I'm looking for here?
Structured.
Yeah, it's a very granular structure. It's very well picked. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's. I want to call it like a gang, without using that, but that's exactly what it was. It has its hierarchy. I guess that's what you're looking for, Brendan.
Yeah.
Maybe it has like its foot soldiers, its
Yeah. So
initiates.
it's a more of a complex one though because it takes years to get up through it.
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
Okay.
so and he thanks you and he says, "I must get back to wherever he's from."
Uh,
I'm pathetic.
Burdusk.
Yeah, Burdusk.
Yes.
Because I need to make my way back. Any news that you could give me would be most helpful, and please be on the lookout for him. He may have the answers to why this is happening.
Fair enough. And any answers he has will be of great importance to us. So we will definitely keep an eye out for Leosin.
Yeah,
You have our word. We will bring you back either Leosin or word of his status.
and with that, he kind of sombers off. He grabs a little bit of food for on his way home.
So I turn to the group. Well, gentlemen, our our journey has just increased. Looks like we have a fair bit to do. Eat well. It may be the last good meal we have for a while.
I'm already on my fourth ale.
Liquid bread does not hold as well as hearty meat, good Gabriel.
This is hearty for me, boy.
True, but get something a bit more nourishing in you as well. I don't want to see you wasting away like you are currently. As I tap his little pot belly.
As I've been around a lot longer than you, hearing words of wisdom coming from you is kind of funny.
This is
For I have whiskers on my balls older than your whole body.
That's okay. This is why I'm the wizard. And you're the cleric. Good boy, good boy. And I walk over and I get food from the table.
So you guys are chowing down. Is there any kind of supplies you want to get before you head out?
Okay, so
I think we pretty much got everything.
yeah, so there's no potions we can get. We got our medical supplies. Steve can stabilize. Gary, you said you wanted some blacksmithing done? I
Nah,
guess.
not if it ain't gonna improve anything,
I
make a
guess,
difference.
I guess
If it was
in
only
general,
that easy to improve your weaponry just by getting a simple cleaning.
yeah, I would just say we just have we head up the blacksmith, just get a once over the weapons, make sure they're all repaired and they're all fixed up, cleaned up,
Yep.
and ready to go, sort of deal, and then we'd be on our way.
Aye.
Actually, I can give you a little bit better description of Leosin. Leosin. He's looks to be fairly young. He's got brown hair and he has like a mustache going into a bearded goatee, almost something like you have, Gary, except for his grows in nice and full. He looks to be elvish. The last time he was wearing like a white shirt, blue gloves, and that's about the description you get.
Oh, if he's elvish, I'm pretty sure that's Laotian.
Could be. That's a little bit better description. Sorry, it just took me a minute to find it.
So, do you have like a picture of him or no?
Not yet.
Okay, no, I was just wondering because so there's nothing in there but any distinct features about him.
No, there's no scars from what I can tell.
He's elvish,
And he's-
so that should be pretty
Elvish,
distinct.
gray beard and a bun.
No, not
brown
gray.
beard.
Brown beard.
Brown beard and a
hair.
bun.
No, it's shorter.
Okay,
I had to find.
no worries. So he's elvish, so that should stick out among the group. I'm pretty sure there's
Yep.
not going to be many elvish in it. And if there are, they're probably more drow than they are hill folk or forest folk. Very well. So I'm assuming my guess would be that because of our service, the blacksmith has no problem giving our weapons a one over.
Yeah, he sharpens all your weapons. Make sure there's no chips or cracks or nicks into them. There's free supplies. If anybody wants to pick up, I know Steven has the spell Spare the Dying, but there are med kits there. If you guys want to take, there's 5 in total, I will say. So if you guys want to pick up med kits and add them to your inventory, you go to your library and then go to the player's handbook and then equipment, and then it's under invention gear and it's called healer's kits.
So, as they're going through that flipping, I'm grabbing some of my holy water. This is going to be a pretty long trip, right, Paul?
You honestly don't know how long the trip's going to be.
Well, I'm guessing we're probably going to be knee deep in battling.
Yeah.
If I would have known this long night, anyways.
Yeah.
Why every time the blacksmith gets done with somebody's weapon, I go over the holy water and bless it with the God of War's blessing.
All right. Great.
Out of curiosity,
That sounds like
what
a-
does that do?
Absolutely nothing.
It's just part
It's
of
just
my
a-
religion.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
It's just
It's
part
like,
of
giving the,
Fair enough. Maybe.
preparing them
I'm
for
a
valor.
preacher, might as well act like one.
Yep.
And then, of course, when I get done everything, I say a prayer. May the God of War protection, see us through this light. May he make heroes out of us all and smite all of our enemies.
As he finishes, I look towards Gabriel. I give him a slight bow, and I say, "May your blessing bring many d20s, crit rolls to our table."
Well met, young sir.
And for that little bit of flavor, you guys will all notice here in a minute. You guys all have inspiration.
Woohoo! That's an
And
extra.
where do we go to get this pack again?
So you go to equipment, adventuring gear, Gary, and it's called a healer's kit, and it's under equipment.
Yeah, where's
kits,
equipment again?
You go to your library. First, you have to open up you have to open up the module. So you go to library and click open D&D PBH Deluxe.
Where do I find the library again?
What's that?
The thing on the right hand side that says library under it. That's the bottom button. Not the bottom, but the second button.
Oh, it's blocked out on my second monitor. I get it. Sorry.
That was pretty good, Stephen. That was good. That's why I gave you guys all inspiration for that.
And that's a 1d8?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I have
Can
to
I
look
say?
that up. Let me know when you guys are going to use it, because I do honestly